We're getting close to the end of the season. There's not many games left. With 9 matches remaining in the Cinch Premiership, it might be fair to say a marathon is about to turn into a sprint. Welcome back, guys. Son of Scotland 90. It's the Football Manager 2023 Hearts Career Mode. We're currently sitting in 4th place, level on points with Hibernian, but obviously they are ahead due to goal difference. It's been a weird season. At the start, I would have been happy with 3rd. I would have settled for being best of the rest. We didn't do too good in Europe, which was disappointing. I thought we could have got out of the group stage. We did not. Whatever. It is what it is. We'll bounce back next time. But then we were challenging Rangers, and it looked like we could potentially not only get 2nd place, but also, get into the Champions League qualifiers, which would have been absolutely crazy. But our form began to dip. Rangers began to go on a winning run, and therefore we just settled. We realised, what, we're going to finish 3rd. That's okay. I'll settle for that. I'll take that, and then we'll work on, maybe trying to close the gap to the top 2 next season. But out of nowhere, Hibs have just, literally won every single game they've played, and they came from, a 10-point deficit to actually overtake us. They were 3 points ahead of us until they lost their last match against Celtic. So things are really, really close. We will play Hibs in this episode too, so that's a massive game. Whoever wins that, I'm not saying that will decide who gets 3rd place, but it could have a big, big say in that, because like I said, we will play up to the split here, so we will play 4 games, and if we have a couple of poor results and then lose to Hibs, we could be almost out of touch. They could be out of reach by the time we get to the split. So it's crucial that we get some good results here, and that if we don't overtake Hibernian in this episode, we need to at least stick to them. We need to keep within a win of our rivals. Now, it does look like we should at least get 4th place. Aberdeen are 10 points behind. We beat them in our last game out. I do not see them making up that gap. So yeah, at minimum, we should get 4th, but 4th ain't good enough, especially when you're getting beat by your rivals Hibs. So we need to go out, we need to get results today. Up first is Kilmarnock. That is who we'll be taking on. But before we take them on, I was recommended this guy here from our chief scout, William Lansfield, and he recommends Lucas Dankschner from St. Pauli, whose contract's run out at the end of the season. He's currently on 1.7 grand a week. I looked at this guy's stats, and it's fair to say he looks like a good player. He's an attacking midfielder, advanced playmaker. It seems to be his best role. When you play him there, he's 4.5 stars. Apparently would be a terrific signing. He looks better than the players that we have in that area, such as George Grant and Alan Forrest. It's a no-brainer that we try and sign this guy. His contract's run out, so let's go and approach him, and let's see what he says. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and here see if he wants to approach us. So what playing time? I think we could offer him important player. I really do. I think that would sweeten the deal. I think he would be an important. Does that put too much pressure? We'll go with regular starter, then we'll see what he says. No, he's happy with regular starter. Happy days then. Good stuff. Let's go with wage. Oh, he wants 5, and that's quite a lot. What if we offer him... And you know what? I'm going to say we'll offer him 3 grand, because he's currently only on 1.7, so... I mean, if we offer him 3 grand, that's nearly double what he's currently making. So in my opinion, that would be a good deal. We will offer the contract 3 years. Sell-on fee, we'll bring that down to 10%. I don't really want that to be too high. Maybe even 5%. We'll lock that in at 5%. And I think that is what we're going to go with. We're going to bring down the assist bonus and the appearance fee as well. Qualify for the Europa League, excludes current season. I think we'll knock that down a little bit as well to 12. And yeah, let's see if we can unused sub. We'll bring this down a bit as well. We'll go to 250 on that, and we'll see if he is happy with those deals. Let's see. No, he's not. Okay. He's really not happy. So, again, we'll bring down his wage. Let's say 3.5. We'll go with 3.5. At the signing on fee, I'm only going to offer you 100k. I think that's fair. Agent fee, we'll offer the agent 10k. I think 10k is more than fair. So, let's see what they say this time. Okay, now he wants 4k. That's a bit difficult. He wants 4.9. I mean, I like the guy, but I'm not sure that I want to pay that. I'm not sure I want to give him that amount. I'll offer him, let's say 4. I think 4's fair. No. Okay. So, look, it looks like we won't be getting him. You know what, I will shortlist him. We'll maybe come in with an offer closer towards the end of the season, but I just don't feel comfortable giving the guy that huge amount of money. I mean, our highest rated player at the moment in terms of wages is Stephen Humphries. He's on $4,000 a week and he's only on loan. So if you go to the next person down, it's GAMINGJESUS. I don't really want to break the wage structure on him. I would be willing to give him like 3.5, which would actually put him level with Craig Gordon, which is an amazing amount of money, to be fair. And the fact that he'd be, rated as highly as Craig Gordon in terms of wages, but he didn't seem too interested. So we'll let that one go for now, guys. We'll concentrate on picking up 3 points here against Kilmarnock, and then we'll come back and look at signing players towards the end of the season. Alright then, so this is the lineup for the match against Kelly at Rugby Park. We're going to go with Craig Gordon in nets. Atkinson, Halkett, Kingsley and Cochrane will be the back four. In midfield is going to be Keogh, Mortisoglu and Benenjame, with Snodgrass in front of them. Humphries out on the right, Barry Mackay out on the left, and Lawrence Shankland up front. We're beginning to get quite a few players back from injury and just a lack of fitness as well. So here's hoping that over the next few games we will pretty much have a full strength team to choose, especially when it comes to Edinburgh Derby, because at the moment we don't. We have a lot of players that are just missing through injury or just not fit, or lack of sharpness or whatever. So I'm hoping that over the next week or two that we begin to get those players back and into the starting 11. But this is a big game for us here at Rugby Park. We know that we need to win this, and Kelly, I don't think they're going to go down. I don't think they're really in danger of getting relegated, but they'll be looking to pick up points here as well. And it's a ball through to McKenzie, and Jesus Christ, Rory McKenzie with the goal, Christian Dodge with the assist, just like that. Kelly have the lead 7 minutes in. Very, very poor defending. I'll tell you what, there's not many Kelly fans here in attendance. But the ones that are here, they're enjoying that goal. I'm not enjoying it, that's for sure. It's definitely not the start I was hoping for in a game that, well, we need to win it now, because look at that scoreline, it's just come through from Easter Road. Kenny has given Hibernian a lead, so Hibernian are winning 1-0. As things stand, they would be 3 points ahead of us in the Cinch Premiership, so that's a double whammy that, we go a goal behind and then Hibernian go in front, so that's just not what we wanted at all. Let's encourage the team, because it's not been good enough here from pretty much the opening kick-off. We need to see more from the lads. We get into half-time. It's 1-0. I mean, we've yet to register a shot on target. We've had 4 shots in total, 4 attempts at goal, but haven't really come close to scoring yet, and it's that early goal that has gave Kelly the lead here. So yeah, let's thrash arms, come on. What was that, guys? Get your act together, show me something else. I need to see something more, I need to see something different here in this second 45. And yeah, I mean, the quicker we can maybe get back into this game, the better, because I can see us struggling here, man. We don't look like scoring any goals, never mind 2 goals that'll get us a win. The last thing we can afford to do is concede a second. If Kelly go 2-0 up, then I really do fear us come away with 3 points today. Cochrane, good ball in, back post, Humphries! Stephen Humphries with a goal. Wasn't expecting that. 8th goal of the season by Stephen Humphries. He celebrates in front of the away fans. The Jambos are loving it. And I tell you what, Stephen Humphries hearts his first shot on target all game, and it leads to a goal. So brilliant stuff there, and it gives us enough time now to realistically come away and get another goal and get the 3 points here. So great stuff. Ball up to Rory McKenzie. We should have been defending that better. Oh, for fuck's sake, Fraser Murray with a goal. And who is that? What's he doing? Who is that guy right there? Why does he keep walking away from me? Cochrane. What is Cochrane doing? Why has he got grey hair in this game as well? What the fuck is that? Poor defending though for Cochrane. Now he's got a yellow. I might take him off here. He's on a yellow card. I think I'm blaming him for that second goal. 2-0. Oh, straight. Oh, Stevie Humphries again. The assist is for Shankland. We basically bounce back straight away. We score an equaliser pretty much straight from their goal. But Hibs are now 2-0 up now. So Hibs are definitely going to get 3 points today. We need to do something to make sure we get 3 points. And we are going to change up the tactics here. I'm going to maybe... I can't take Humphries off, surely not. Can I take Humphries off here? What can we do though? Can we switch to 3 at the back? I think we may do that. We're going to switch to 3 at the back, and I'm going to put 2 up front here. And who do we bring on? I'm going to bring on Josh Gianelli. I'm going to bring on Josh Gianelli. We'll play Gianelli as we'll play him as an advanced forward on attack. Is that the only change we're going to make at the moment? We'll maybe bring on Toby Civic. He can play in the middle of a back 3 here. And he can just play as a no-nonsense centre-back on defence. So that's the 2 changes we'll make right now. Let's see if they have any sort of impact. And we're also going, let's shout some encouragement. Let's demand more here from the lads. 28 minutes to go. We need to see more. We need to see something special, I think, if we are going to complete this comeback. Maybe a Stephen Humphries hat-trick, that would be special. Now it's Lawrence Shankland from distance. His ball sails over the top of the bar. Not good enough. Not troubling the goalkeeper at all. Kel Lafferty has come on for Kelly. Please, anyone but Kel Lafferty, don't let him get the winning goal today. Right, let's see if we can make it. 7 minutes to go. Have we got anybody else here that can come on? I'm going to bring on Liam Boyce. Shankland's had an okay game, but he's just not really doing it. I'm going to take off Barry Mackay. We're going to switch Gianelli with, we'll switch Gianelli with Liam Boyce, and Liam Boyce can play up front. We'll play Boyce as play him as a poacher. Yeah, why not? Liam Boyce can just poach his way to hopefully getting a goal. Cameron Devlin's going to come on as well. We'll bring Cammy Devlin on for Keo Mortasoglu, and we will push him up a bit. And we'll play you as we're going to play Cammy Devlin as what we're going to play him as. That's the big question. We'll play him as a advanced playmaker, will we? Aye, sure. But then that means Snodgrass. What can we play Snodgrass as? Snodgrass is going to be a shadow striker then. Yeah, so Snodgrass is playing a shadow striker. We're going for it, guys. You can't say that we're not. You know, we are committing men forward, bodies forward as we try and get a win here today. So let's see if any of this makes a difference. Let's see. Ball out to Abalusa. Tell you what though, we're going to leave ourselves a little bit open at the back. Halkett heads away. Devlin now brings it down in his stride. Come on, Cammy Devlin, run. Devlin, run. Look, we've got a lot of maroon shirts here. Forward. Cammy Devlin still going. Oh, and he's skied it over. Why has he done that, man? He'd about 4 or 5 players in front of him and he could have picked on it, surely. He'd loads of options. Instead, he chose the wrong option. He went on his own and that looks like it's going to be a point, 2 points drop today, and it is. Can't believe that for Cammy Devlin, man. Oh, a good run forward, man. Great run forward, but decided to take a shot from the edge of the box when realistically I think shooting was the wrong option there. Could have played a pass, but he didn't. I'm not happy with that at all. We weren't good enough, guys. We need to improve, and I think that's the truth. We probably should be beating Kilmarnock. Form-wise, they aren't doing that well. They're 9th in the table. Yet we should have won today. You know, we have almost double the amount of points that Kelly have, so yeah, we should have won that. Speaking of winning games, big win for Rangers at Ibrox and a 7-goal thriller against Dundee United there, so yeah, big scoreline in that game, but that's disappointing. And to drop points to Hibs, that's Hibs now 2 points ahead of us, and I feel like the pressure already, I said how we can't allow Hibs to get ahead of us, well already they have got ahead of us, and I can tell you the pressure is indeed on. Malik Tillman winning player of the week. Ross McCrory, you know what, I would take Ross McCrory. It'd be a good signing, but I don't know why I'm being recommended to sign Ross. Aberdeen would never sell him, and we would never be able to afford the amount of money that Aberdeen would want for him, so that for me is a no-go. This guy here, Alan McGregor. Could we sign Alan McGregor? I mean, we could, but I mean, why would we want him? We've already got 2 goalkeepers that are better than Alan McGregor. Scott Wright. Would I take him? I mean, maybe. Would I take Scott Wright on loan? He's been placed on the transfer list. You know what? Let's see here. Let's see how much Rangers would want from him. He's been transfer listed by request. What if I offered 200k? I don't think he's worth much more than that. We'll offer 200k for Scott Wright. Dean Cornelius, another player that I think's alright, but I just don't want to pay the amount of money that Motherwell would want. Unless these players have been transfer listed, just realistically, Scottish clubs expect way too much from, you know, other players in the league. Ramadani's not a realistic target. Matthew Craig, who plays for Queen of the South, we could approach to sign him. I mean, he seems an okay player. He's only 19 as well. On loan for Tottenham. You know what? I think I'd be maybe interested in signing him. He's got a lot of potential, potentially Cinch Premiership standard. He's currently League One standard, though that ain't too good. You know what? I will shortlist him, and we will keep an eye on this Matthew Craig guy. But for now, I think that's it. There's this dude here, Halridson. I think did he not play in the Scottish League a while ago? No, he didn't. Looks like a big striker, 26-year-old striker. Possesses great pace, good Cinch Premiership standard. His contract runs out soon. He's someone that he's been recommended by Joe Savage as well, so he's someone that we could maybe bring in if we want to. Does he look any good though? That's the thing, he's got 8 caps for Iceland with 3 goals. Apparently it'd be a terrific signing. Yeah, this season he's got 9 goals in 16 games, averaging 7. I think we'll take a wee look at this guy. I think we're going to make an offer for him. Let's see here. They want 21.5k. Oh no, now they don't. Now they want. See, they tricked me there. It looked like they only wanted 21k. Now they don't. I'll offer 70k. I'm not offering any of this shit, guys. So you can go and whistle. I'll offer a flat fee. I'll offer 75k. I think that's pretty fair. Let's see what they say. They keep adding in all this shit that I'm not willing to give. 75. They want 79. Fine. We'll see what happens. I'll accept that. If we can agree a deal, then I guess we'll look at a contract. And looks like we can bring him in. So the big question is, do we want this guy here? Is he good? He looks like a 18 determination, 16 pace, 17 acceleration. So apparently it'd be a terrific signing. But I don't know if I'm convinced. There's no guarantee we can keep Stephen Humphries at the club next season. Let's see. Let's start negotiations here. Let's see what he would want in terms of wages. I'm definitely not going to give him that. Definitely not getting that. Use existing. See, this is probably the deal. He probably wants about £10 million in wages a week. I'm just not doing that. What if we offered you 2k? See, no, he wants 6. That's why the guy's playing so well. You know, he wants a big move for big money. Fuck that. Unfortunately, we're paying peanuts here, guys. We aren't giving anybody £6,000 a week, let's be honest. Okay, we move on. Another Cinch Premiership game. This time we're at home. We're taking on St Mirren, and it is must win because Hibernian, they've already went to Tannadice and they have won by 1 goal to 0 against Dundee United. So they are now 5 points clear of us. This is our game in hand, but we need to win it in order to bring the gap down to 2. I feel like failure to win this game. And there's just too much pressure on us for that Edinburgh derby. So yeah, we need to go out here. We need to respond. We need to get a big win. Made some changes to the team. We're bringing in Josh Ginnelly. He's going to be starting from the get-go. Stephen Humphries got 2 goals in the last time out, so he will remain in the team. And of course, we're going to have Shankland up front. But yeah, we just need to go out and get a win here. Barry Mackay not happy, so I've left him out the team. He's not happy with my team talk. I'm not happy with his performances. So, looks like it's a mutual decision, I think, for Barry Mackay to sit this one out today. But who knows? Hopefully, Josh Ginnelly, he's not really hit the heights this season. I expected more from him, so I'm hoping that he comes in today, he gets a chance to start, and maybe we can get some good stuff from young Ginnelly here. I say young Ginnelly, he's not even that young, but who knows? If he scores the goal today, he can be as young as he wants. Ball through to Ayunga! And how the hell has Johan Ayunga scored for there? Honestly, man. We conceded in the 6th minute against Kilmarnock, and we've just went and done it again here today against St Mirren. Honestly, I don't know how he's snuck that one in there. I think Craig Gordon should save that. I don't think you should be conceding a goal from that sort of angle. Ayunga with the goal gives St Mirren a lead. Simply not good enough there. We've got it all to do now. We find ourselves trailing 16 minutes into this game. Nathaniel Atkinson down the right hand side. It's still Atkinson. Atkinson now will look to cross it in. And that's what you need. Lawrence Shankland to pop up and get a goal. Look, how many goals has he got now this season? It's an insane amount. It was a good cross and a good run for Atkinson. His delivery into the box was on point. And it's that man again, Lawrence Shankland. He just doesn't know how not to score. Thankfully for us, goal scoring machine. And his goals are contributing to our season big time. And we need to win the day. So yeah, he hopefully contributes with a few more goals. Because, at the moment, we're still at level. I'd love to try and get in front before half time. If we can possibly make that happen here now. It's O'Hara to Henderson. Halkett heads away. Cochrane heads it down to Josh Ginnelly. But Gogic just comes across, takes the ball off Ginnelly. Now Gogic and Tate, some passing to each other. Ball over the top to Ayunga again. It's another tight angle. Oh, for God's sake. How's Craig Gordon? Craig Gordon's got fingertips on that, and he's not... It's another terrible shot. Let's be real. What is Craig Gordon doing? How is Craig Gordon not keeping that? The ball is technically hit right at him. Craig Gordon gets something on it, but not enough on it, and it trickles into the net, man. That's a disgraceful goal to concede. How the hell are we... How are we conceding a goal like that? I do not know. Cochrane, can we get back on level terms for the break? Humphreys a rebound. Snodgrass, holy shit. It's like ping pong in the St Mirren 6 yard box, and they come away with it right. Snodgrass to Ginnelly. It's good play here, but then Ginnelly's pass to Cochrane. Nowhere near finding the target. Right, Benjamin. Back to Kai Rolls. It's Cochrane. Cochrane will look to find somebody. He's found Ginnelly. Benjamin, Snodgrass. Oh, I tell you what, Rolls has been done in here. Ayunga looking for the hat trick. Ayunga gets past Halkett. And Johan Ayunga with his 10th goal of the season, has pretty much killed us here. At home. In front of the home fans. We're trailing by 3 goals to 1. We're all over the plate, and I don't know how we change this. Ayunga is absolutely destroying us. Like a one-man army. He is just completely killing our defence. Shooting through us at the back like we're not there. Right, Cochrane on the left-hand side. We need a goal for half-time. We need 3 goals to win this, and I just don't really see us getting them. Hopefully we can pull one back here before the interval. Cochrane to Benjamin. Benjamin finds Devlin, edge of the box. Devlin, nice pass into Humphreys. Back to Devlin. Lined up the shot, but it's no good enough. It's over the bar. Right, mentality-wise, let's go attacking here. And let's berate the team, because it's been fucking horrendous so far. I'm going to berate them before they get in for half-time, and I'm going to berate them when they get in at half-time as well. They deserve a double berating, because it's just not been good enough here. Let's throw the water bottle. What the fuck was that, guys? Get your act together. Do something. Or I'll be selling every single one of these. We'll be playing the youth tomorrow, next game. The young boys coming in. Right, come on. Can we get a response here? Cochrane. Low ball driven in. That's a penalty. Surely. Looked like it was a penalty. We're going to go to VAR. No, we're not. We ain't going to go to VAR, because there is no strong referees. They don't exist in Football Manager. Right, come on. Devlin. Poor pass. Snodgrass. Awful. No. How Snodgrass scored that. I mean, originally he done well to nip the ball off the defender, but then his heavy touch, he's like overran it, but then he gets away with it. Then his shot is absolutely shit, and he gets away with it. Then his rebound shit, and it's blocked by the goalkeeper, and he still gets away with it. And then the defender tries to stop it, and it falls again for Snodgrass. And like on the 100th time of trying, he finally puts the ball in the back of the net, and that is us back in this game at 3 goals to Halkett now out to Atkinson. Atkinson, he set up a great cross earlier for Shankland. Can he do it again? Oh, the goalkeeper's dropped it. Shankland tried to shoot. He's defended well there in the end, but the goalkeeper made a meal of that one. The goalkeeper with a big mistake. But he's hanging on here. St Mirren are hanging on as they try and keep this game in their own hands. We've got 29 minutes to go. We're going to, in terms of instructions, what we're going to do, well, we're going to go more direct, aren't we, at this stage? We'll look to overlap on the left, overlap on the right. We probably will go and look to make substitutions now. Let's do it. Who can we... you know what, we're going to... Yeah, we're just going to play two up top again. Screw it. We'll play Atkinson in the middle. Can we put someone in the middle here? Yeah, we can. Right. Let's get. Who are we going to get on in terms of goals? Who's going to come on? I'll bring on Liam Boyce. It's the only option we have, really. Bring Liam Boyce on. He can share up front with Shankland. In terms of who else is going to come on, Josh Ginnelli's just not done it today. We'll bring on Barry Mackay. Stephen Humphries is doing okay, but I'm going to bring on George Grant. And is that it? Or so we got one more in us. We'll bring on Stephen Kingsley. He can play centre back. Boom, right, there you go. Made a bunch of changes here. Hopefully they can help. And with 22 minutes to go, if things stay the way they are right now, we would be 5 points behind Hibs heading into this Derby game, which, I mean, isn't good enough. It is not good. Even a draw here, draw does nothing for us. We need to win this. We need to bring the gap down to 2 points. Even if we don't win this, then it doesn't matter. We could go and beat Hibs and we'll still be behind them. That would be disaster. Right, Barry Mackay heads it to the Boyce. Oh, what a goal! Liam Boyce, he's dug it into the top bins. He's came on. He's cracked it on the volley with his left foot. He's doing a dance. It's a horrific dance, but you know what? I'll let him do all the dancing he wants. He can even enter Dancing with the Stars if he wants, because if he's scoring goals, then he can make an idiot of himself as much as he wants. And 22 shots we've had in this game. Holy shit, 22 shots. And it looks like we're still in danger of not winning. Can we find a goal? Can we get a winner here? Free kick into the box. Liam Boyce heads it over. Close. Very close, but still not close enough now. 5 minutes remain. 4 minutes remain. 3 minutes remain. Shaughnessy. Free kick for St Mirren. Played it out wide. Kingsley will collect it. Kingsley taking his time, being patient, but don't be too patient. There's not much time left. But a minute to go before we get into injury time. Kingsley then will play Halkett. Halkett just going route one. That's what I like to see. When you're in danger, when you're in trouble, just launch it up and hope for the best. And somehow, this doesn't look like the best for us because St Mirren have got the ball. They're coming forward. It's Tanzer. It's Greg Tanzer. Oh, and it's a goal. It's Ethan Haran. Well, Craig Gordon has been nothing short of shite today, man. How the fuck has he not kept that one out? It looks like another simple enough save. He's not made it. And now we find ourselves in danger of not just getting a point here, but we're getting no points, getting nothing. George Grant will stop it going out, gets it in, but it's headed away. Rolls, heads it down, it's back it to Grant, it's Shankland. And we've responded pretty much straight away, but it won't count. Disallowed. There's no fee. Why are we not going to VAR? They've just complete. What happened to VAR in Scottish football? They've just disallowed that without even checking it. And that's it, we've lost. We've lost by 4-3. What a disaster, man. What an absolute disaster. 2 games into this episode and we've pretty much single-handedly destroyed our chances of getting 3rd place. I'm not happy. You know what, but according to the number, I am embarrassed by the performance, but according to the numbers, we should have won. So it's like, I don't want to be too harsh on the players, but by God, you know, that's Hibs now 5 points clear. With what, 7 games remaining. But don't get me wrong, things could change. There is 2 Edinburgh derbies to go, so, you know, we will have an opportunity to take points off them. Technically, it's still in our own hands. You know, we could, if we win our last remaining 7 games, then no matter what Hibs do, that we'd be guaranteed to finish ahead of them, because we'd be taking 6 points off them in the derby. So, it's in our own hands, but it's not looking good. Let's be honest. It's not looking good. Especially the way we're playing at the moment. I don't see us taking points off Rangers and Celtic. Unfortunately, I do see Hibs taking points off Rangers and Celtic, so, I mean, and all of a sudden, Aberdeen have clawed back. There was like, there was a massive gap. We had a 10-point gap over Aberdeen, and now it's down to 5, so we could be in danger of not even getting 4th place. Like, we need to sort this shite out before it gets any worse, and we've got Hibs up next, man. Talk about must-wins. This is probably the most must-win game of the season for us so far. We have to beat Hibs to have any chance you feel of getting that 3rd place. So, I mean, let's go. So far, so good for us. You know, we've played Hibs twice this series, and we've beaten them on both occasions. 1-0 at Easter Road and 2-0 at Tynecastle. We'll need to make it 3rd time, 3 in a row, if we want to take away the 3 points and put up a challenge for this 3rd place spot. Alright then, this is a lose against Hibs, and I think it is fair to say that third place will officially be gone. If we do lose today, we'll be 8 points behind them, with only 6 games remaining. So with that said, I've made a bunch of changes. Sander Clark's coming in, I've dropped the captain, yes, Craig Gordon's been dropped. I think he could have done better for all 4 goals conceded against St Mirren, so I had to make the change, I had to drop him. Nathaniel Atkinson picked up an injury, Michael Smith comes in for him. I'm going to put Toby Sibic in the midfield alongside Benenjame. Unfortunately, Cameron Devlin has been crying. He wants to move, apparently, to a quote, bigger club. Doesn't look like he wants to stay here. Pretty much told me he will not sign a new contract, so as far as I'm concerned, he's not playing this game. I don't think his head's in the right place. I would have liked him to have played it, but if he's got eyes on a move, then realistically, then I just can't really play him in this massive game, a game that we need to win. We're going to have Snodgrass in the cam role, Humphreys on the right, Mackay on the left, and Lawrence Shankland up front. So we'll beat Hibs twice this season already. I feel like we might need to do that again here. We know how much these games mean. Let's do it, guys. This is all about Hearts. This is all about the fans. We need to win this. Our form's been shite lately, but there's no reason why we can't turn it around here, so hopefully, let's get this job done. Lee Johnson has turned it around at Hibs. You know, he's won 4 of his last 5 games, and the only defeat comes against Celtic. So, I mean, Lee Johnson's doing a really good job, unfortunately. I don't want to admit it, but it is true. Hibs are the form team, and Aberdeen have won their game in hand as well. So, you know, we are only 2 points ahead of Aberdeen, so not only do we need to win this to... We'll go and extend the highlights, but not only do we need to win this to, you know, try and catch Hibs, but we're also looking over our shoulder, and we need to make sure that we stay in front of the sheep. So this is a massive game. We need 3 points for 2 reasons. We need 3 points to catch up, we need 3 points to stay in front, so this is a massive game. We need a good start. The good news is we've got past the opening 7 minutes without conceding. Last 2 games we conceded goals in the opening 10 minutes, which just wasn't good enough, but we've managed to avoid that here today, which is, I guess, a pretty decent start. Now we've got Caden through to McGuinness. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's Kel McGuinness. And just like that, Hibs have an early lead. I don't know how, I don't know why. I don't know why the defence is so bad there. Could Sander Clark do better? I'm not too sure. But we've been done in. We've been absolutely done in, unfortunately. Not happy at all with that. That is really, really poor. And with 20 minutes gone, the Hibs have only one shot in 20 minutes, and it's went to Hibs. Hibs here, they're looking good. What can I say? They're looking good. Right, ball it to Hanlon. Hanlon to Cabraja. Rocky Bashuri in the middle of the park decides to spin around, does a little roulette wheel spin, and then finds the ball out to his teammate. Now it's McGuinness charging. Why the hell are the Hearts defence just allowing McGuinness through? And this time McGuinness slots it wide of the target. Really, really poor defending for us. Defending's pretty much non-existent. We need to up our game here. 30 minutes in, we've been absolutely shocking so far. Yet to get anything going. Right, let's get a shout here for the sidelines. Let's demand more. Players have reacted pretty positive to that, which is good. Who's having a shiter? Looks like Smith's not playing well. I don't want to single out Smith though, they're all playing bad. But I tell you what, that's a poor clearance for Smith. This time he takes one in the face. Takes a ball right in the face, looked like a sore one, but I tell you what, it would have been sorer if we conceded a second goal. Look at that, man, we're approaching half time, we haven't even got a shot off yet. Can we get an undeserved equaliser? Doesn't look like it. If anything, Hibs could be the team to get a second goal. It's Martin Boyle. Cross in, it's too easy, it's off the post by Melkerson. Again, Sander Clark was beaten there. A minute added on time. We should be able to survive the onslaught for Hibs. We will get into the break here with just a 1-0 deficit, but what are we doing, man? Honest to God. Simply not good enough. I don't know if I'm sick of throwing the water bottle. Let me see, but I kind of have to, man. Outstretched, no gesture. You've been terrible so far. That's the fucking truth. I'm not going to sit here and lie. We've been terrible, and I'll be making changes 5-10 minutes in if I don't see considerable improvements. We're going to just move. We're going to hit early crosses here. We're going to get the overlaps going. We just need to. We need to see an improvement in this game. We really, really do. Kai Rolls awful start to the second half just gives the Bobby. Not good enough. Tell you what, Cammy Devlin wants to move to a big club. Is he a big game player? I think we might be able to find out. I might have to swallow my pride here and bring on Cammy Devlin. Didn't really want to, but I've been given no choice here. We're being absolutely outplayed, dominated. We can't really create anything. That's good for Humphries though. Good tracking back, launches it up, wins it and then just gives it away. Needlessly, right. Melkerson's through to McGuinness, and that's it. It's all over. Kyle McGuinness makes it 2. I say it's all over because I just don't see how we're getting 2 goals in this game. Absolute embarrassment. We've won both Edinburgh derbies so far. I can guarantee it doesn't look like we'll be winning this one at all. Right, let's see. We're going to go ferry attacking. Ball into the box again. It's, oh my Christ, what is happening here? It's Kyle McGuinness again. It's a hat trick. It's a fucking hat trick. Kyle McGuinness. He scored more goals against us today than he'd scored the whole season before today's game. That's just... That is... What are we doing, man? What the fuck are we doing? Can we change tactics? I mean, we could, but is there any point, really? Probably not. I'm just going to go 2 up front here. No, you know what? We're going to go fucking 3 up front. We have to. We do have to, right? Let's drop him further back there. Stephen Humphries. We'll get Michael Smith off. We're going to get on. We'll get Shankland on. We'll get Mackay here playing. Barry Mackay apparently isn't really suited to that area. Right, we'll swap Barry Mackay then. No bother. We'll put Barry Mackay out on the left. He can play as a wide playmaker on attack. We're going to take Cochrane off. We'll bring on Liam Boyce. Humphries is going to come on, play a target forward. And then we'll bring on... Who can we bring on the right? We'll bring on Matt Ritchie. This is it then. We're going very, very attacking here. Toby Civic. I'm going to bring on Cameron Devlin as well. I mean, is it too late to change it? Probably. Will this lead to us getting back in the game? Probably not. But I've got to try something. If we end up getting beat 4-5, then so be it. But we need to throw the dice here. We're going to berate the entire team because this is just not good enough. So let's get that team berated right now and see if we can muster up anything. I mean, at this stage, I've pretty much, conceded the game. Conceded 3rd place. Well, maybe not. Boys, good enough. Shankland can't even score a tap-in. Well, it's not a tap-in, but it's a goal you'd expect Shankland to score. Shankland gets those sort of opportunities. You just don't think he's going to miss. But there, he did miss. Martin Boyle for distance. His shot finds its way to Johan, deflected. McGuinness trying to make it 4 goals today. That's the side netting. Imagine we conceded 4 goals against McGuinness. Holy crap. Right, Halkett. Ball up, headed away. It's going to be collected by Devlin. Devlin out to Ritchie. Matt Ritchie finds Shankland. It's Shankland. Oh, it's a good effort for Shankland, but it's a good save for Davy Marshall. Wouldn't have counted though regardless. Wally Collum had the whistle in his mouth and he gave something. Don't know if it was a free kick or offside or whatever, but unfortunately, right, we're going to bring on Josh Ginnelly here. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter, and it does look like now Hibs are just going to see this game out. 3-0 down, there's no way back now. 12 minutes remaining. Paul Hanlon plays it short to Kenny. Hanlon and Kenny combining again, short. Mackay heads it down to Benenjame just wafts one forward. Porteous plays it back to Marshall. It will be collected now by Kai Rolls. Rolls to Halkett. It's too easy, man. It's just Humphries offside this time. Not good enough at all. 9 minutes remaining. Again, we can shout at them, but I just don't think it's really going to mean much at this stage of the game. We need to do more than shout. We need to be threatening their lives cartel style, because there's just no way that we're going to get 3 goals here in the last few minutes. 3 minutes he had it on time. The only question is now, will Hibs keep their clean sheet? And the answer to that will probably be yes. Ball launched in. It's caught by Davy Marshall. I mean, to tell you what, Marshall will keep a clean sheet, but this isn't sour grapes. He's not had to do anything for it. He's literally just been a passenger today. He's just stood there for 90 minutes and he's collected a clean sheet. Not happy with that. I can't accept that result. No, I can't accept that result. I can't accept that performance. I can't accept what's happening to this team at the moment. And I don't know why. I mean, it looked like we had third place sewn up about, 2 months ago. All of a sudden, we're in real danger of not even getting fourth. We can see that hat-trick against GAMINJESUS, for God's sake. That's a tough one to take. That is very... And I feel like we've got to attend the press conference because we just lost 5-0, 3-0 to Hibs, whatever. 3-0, 5-0, it's not good enough, whatever it is. I want to apologise to the fans, of course. We weren't good enough. I'd rather the fans focus on supporting ever. Barry Mackay. Yeah, he's part of the team, whatever. Kel McGuinness was brilliant. Nah, no comment. What's the state of your relationship with Chairperson? Me and Amber's going well. Can you explain your tactical style? I can't, actually. It was shite. It was fucking terrible. Humphreys, I don't even want to talk about Humphreys. I don't see the point of signalling out individual players at the moment. It's not Humphreys' fault, so why would I talk about Humphreys as if he somehow impacted that game? I wish he impacted it in a positive way, but you know he didn't, so it is what it is. It's not Humphreys' fault we lost that game. So yeah, it's my fault, and it's only my fault. So yeah, it's a really, really bad result there. And now we take on Ross County. We welcome Ross County to Tynecastle, and that's a game that we 100% must win. I mean, there's no other result that is okay for us. We need to beat Ross County 100%, and if we don't, then we are truly fucked. It's as simple as that. So we'll be going all guns blazing. I'll be looking to get us back to winning ways against Ross County, and hopefully end this horrible, horrible run of form. Okay, here we go then. Last game before the split. We're 8 points behind Hibs. I don't think there's any way back, but who knows? Hopefully win today and we can see. But Ross County, they'll also be looking to win because they know if they do not win, then Livingston could potentially knock them out of the top 6 with a victory. So massive game for them. Aberdeen are taking on Rangers. Hopefully Rangers do us a favour. Aberdeen only 2 points behind us now. But the big game we'll be looking at is St Johnstone Hibs. We need St Johnstone to win that. If St Johnstone beat Hibs and we beat Ross County, then maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of third place. But the way we're playing at the moment, guys, I'm not even going to worry about the Hibs result. I'm just going to hope that we can do enough here to beat Ross County because we are struggling. So, yeah, with that said, we are going to give Josh Giannelli a start. He's been complaining, so you know what? I'll reward him with a start here, and hopefully he can back it up here. We'll play him as an inverted winger, and I expect to see a big performance from Giannelli today. Could we maybe play Barry Mackay as the attacking midfielder? We could. Maybe play him as an advanced playmaker. We'll maybe do that. Yeah, boom. Shanklin, Giannelli, Mackay, Humphreys. That's very attacking. I could actually get the job done. I think we'll go with that. I think we will go with those 4. Atkinson can come back in for Smith. Tell you what, Sander Clark wasn't any better than Gordon in the last game, so we'll bring Gordon back in. Just really, really poor how bad we've been at the moment. But yeah, let's do it. Get Atkinson back in there. And that'll be the team then. That'll be the team that we take to the pitch with. And hopefully, you know what? We'll also play Cammy Devlin. Screw it. He wants to leave, but I may as well try and get the best out of him. So we'll see. And maybe if he starts playing, well and we have success, then he might want to stay. He might change his mind. I don't know. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. I don't want to lose him. But the way I see it at the moment, I think I could lose my job before I even lose. Before I lose Cammy Devlin. So let's just make sure we get the victory here today, guys. That's what this game is all about. Bounce back here, bounce back ability, get the win, and yeah, we'll worry. We'll worry about selling Cammy Devlin, the sale of Cammy Devlin later down the line. But here we go. Benjamin out to Giannelli. Giannelli lays it off back to Kai Rolls. Rolls to Halkett. Halkett plays it out to Atkinson. It's got Cammy Devlin now. Out to Atkinson, good stuff here for Atkinson. Atkinson now down this right hand side, it's a lovely move, ball into the box, it's straight to the hands, Ledlow, and he makes the save though, so good start first, so nice to see us attacking down that right hand side. Didn't lead to a goal, but it's actually nice to see us starting a match on the front foot for a change, because so often recently. Oh, what was that? Craig Gordon having to control that on the line there. I mean, he done okay, but I didn't like that. You know, a slight mistake there for Craig, a bad touch for Craig, and that could have been a goal there. So that's an absolute disaster, man. We need to do better than that. Can't he be passing it to Craig Gordon on the line like that? And look at this again. Ross County 3 shots to Hearts' 0 here in the opening 18 minutes. Not good enough, right? Let's demand more for the team. Devlin to Shanklin, good ball through. Humphreys with a tap in. It's fortunate. It's very fortunate, but I don't care. We need a goal. We have a goal. It's Humphreys with a goal. It's his 10th goal of the season, and that is us. Got the lead here in a game that we must win. So yeah, I'll take that. Whether we deserve it or not, I'm not too sure. But 21 minutes in, we do have the lead. It's Hearts 1, Ross County 0. Ben Purrington now goes into the referee's notepad. He picks up a yellow card. Devlin with a yellow. Benjamin. Our midfield duo just got booked within 2 minutes each other. What's that all about? And we'll probably have to make a substitution now, because I don't really know if I want to leave our 2 centre midfield players on yellow cards. It just seems too risky in my opinion. Now it's Callaghan drags his shot wide of the target, and thankfully for us, we will get into the break with that 1-0 lead. We've played a little bit better, I think, as the halves went on, but still, nothing great. We're playing well, we're doing okay, but hopefully we can, find another gear to truly take charge of this match in the second half, find a second goal, and put the game beyond Ross County. Rangers are 1-0 up now. Alfredo Morelos is giving them the lead against Aberdeen. That's a result that we need. If things stay the way they are right now, then we would be 5 points clear of Aberdeen, which is, fingers crossed, that's the way things will end today. Barry Mackay now, left-footed free kick in, back post, headed away. It's going to fall now for White. And Jay White now, on the break, he plays out to Alagbe, and he's trying to cut him, but Devlin's like, no, not today, son. I'm taking that ball right off you. Devlin then out, right hand. Who's that to? Atkinson might get to that. No, he's not. Laidlaw comes out, grabs it. Right, let's see. We'll take off Benenjami. Bring on Andy Halliday. Who else? We'll bring on Matt Ritchie. We'll bring on Ritchie for Gianelli, because Gianelli's not playing very well. So we'll do that. We'll bring on Liam Boyce for Shankland as well. And we'll make these changes. Let's go. Let's get these 3 subs made. Kincola now out to Olagbe. Come on. Back to Kincola. It's back to Alagbe, and I tell you what, Ross County have just cut us open here. Good save for Gordon. He can't make the second save, and it's Jordan fucking White. I don't know what I'm more annoyed about. The fact that we conceded, or Jordan White's got 21 goals this season, man. Fucking hell. I can't believe Jordan White's got 21 goals. And that's such a fluke. Gordon does originally make the save, and then Jordan White gets a tap in. Unbelievable there. Right, come on, ball in. Get rid of that. Going to fall for Danda. Danda runs through a bunch of players, then hits a shot over the bar. 1-1 with 12 minutes remaining here. Let's see if we can get the ball forward. Callaghan just launches it. It's over the top of Kai, rolls his head now. Jordan White for distance, trying to make it 22 goals this season. Thankfully though, that shot over the bar. Right, come on lads, let's do something. We need to get a goal here. We can't drop points again. Let's bring on, who are we going to bring on? Stephen, George Grant and Snodgrass. Oh God, come on. We've got 8 minutes to go. It might only take 1 goal. Hopefully it'll only take 1 goal. Ross County are changing things up. They're going 5 at the back, so it looks like Ross County are probably settling for a point here, which, for them would be a good point, and it would guarantee them a top 6 finish. So yeah, they'll be happier at least with this point. Right, Grant wins it. Come on. That's a terrible attempt at Grass to find a pass forward. What's he doing? It's a bad tackle for Andy Halliday, and I think Andy Halliday, 2-footed, boom. Big Andy, sent off. That's disgraceful there for Andy Halliday. He's not even been on the pitch long. What the fuck was Andy Halliday thinking? And that is us now down to 10 men. And that's not how you go about trying to win a game here. Alright, we hold on. We survive. We don't lose, but come on, it's a draw against Ross County at home. It may as well be a loss. I'm going to thrash the Arms again. We're training tomorrow after that, man. It's just bad result after bad result after bad result. Out of our last 12 possible points, we've picked up 2. That's fucking horrendous. That is horrendous. So we stay 3 points now. I think Hibs drew. So, you know, it was a chance to catch Hibs. Hibs with a 0-0 draw against St Johnstone. Bottom of the table, St Johnstone as well. You wouldn't have thought that. You'd have thought Hibs would have been guaranteed to get 3 points there. They didn't. But we didn't take advantage. So, oh, look at that. Despite Ross County, I was wrong. I thought Ross County's draw would have been enough to get them top 6. It's not. Livingston have beat Dundee United. So Ross County, even though they held us to a point, they don't even get top 6. So that's what they deserve. Fuck Ross County, man. Seriously. Terrible result for both teams then. Celtic booked their Champions League ticket. Looks like they're guaranteed a top 2 finish now. They can't be caught. So we move into the split. I don't even know. Are we still going to be in a job though? That's the big question, man. Our results have been nothing short of terrible. We've got 2 weeks off before the Celtic game. Will we even get to the Celtic game, honestly? Will the board keep us in charge, or will they tell us to pack our bags and essentially leave? Because the results have been really, really poor as of late, and I mean, I'm not convinced they're going to settle for this. We did have 2 wins in a row, but apart from, I mean, let's have a look here. Ever since we lost this Scottish Cup 4th round tie against Celtic, we've just... wins have been hard to come by. We did 2-0 win over Dundee United, and then with these back-to-back wins here, but this St Johnstone are bottom of the table, so you'd expect to beat them. And then the Aberdeen game, I thought we were lucky. Aberdeen kind of dominated the stats, and we came away with a win. Apart from that, though, I mean, we've barely won any games since January. So, I wouldn't be surprised if the board are soon giving us an ultimatum. Start winning games or you're out of here. Because, like I said, results-wise, it's a results-driven business, and at the moment, our results are driving us out of a job. So, yeah, we need to do better. We need to get better, and we need to start winning games. And at the moment, we're just not doing that. Alrighty then, that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. We've got 5 games remaining. We turn our attention now from probably 3rd place at the window, let's be honest. Our real objective now is to A, stay ahead of Aberdeen, and B, keep ourselves in a job, because about 2 episodes ago, when Hibs were catching us, the board and the fans weren't really happy, and that is when we were level on points with Hibs. I wonder how they feel now that we're 8 points behind. So, I mean, I think we could be in danger of perhaps getting sacked here if we don't have a strong end to the season. Now, up in the split, which we will play in episode 20, the finale of the season. We have 3 home games first with Celtic, Hibs and Aberdeen, and then we finish the season with 2 away games against Rangers Livingston. We need to pick up as many points as we can. I don't think we're going to catch Hibs, but we need to make sure we stay ahead of Aberdeen and make sure we get some wins on the board. If we can do that, end the season strong, stay in a job, then hopefully we can rebuild. We'll have the European qualifiers next year as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're getting 3rd place, so that's the guaranteed group stage football out the window. But I'm still confident that if we get back to our best, then we can qualify for the Europa Conference League, no problemo. So that's what the goal's going to be, guys. Episode 20, make sure you check it out. Massive game against Celtic to kick off our top 6 split, and hopefully we can beat the top of the table Celtic, and then we can start getting our season back on track. That's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Till then, been Scotland 90. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later, and peace.